What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another highly combustible reaction. We're jumping into something a little bit different. We're going back to nature, apparently, with Jonna, Jinton. Definitely somebody that we've seen. We saw the lullaby, a lot of really, really brilliant things. I'm going to go ahead and say I've never heard of drinking birch sap. That's not something that's ever occurred to me, that people drink the sap of trees. But I guess it makes sense. There's probably a lot of vitamins and minerals and stuff. And who knows? This might be the fun of the youth. This might be why people up there in Sweden live so long. Like, I don't know. Maybe it might be why they get a lot healthier. Who knows? Let's jump in. Let's check it out together. Let's learn a little something today. This is going to be way different than our normal video from her. But definitely get over and show her all the love in the world. If you enjoyed the video, if you want to see more kind of stuff out of there, let's see what we got. I see down in the description it says it used to be called drinking marrow to the bones. Maybe we need to drink some birch sap. Maybe I need to tap a birch tree myself after this. Let's see what we got.
Birch sap is the liquid that flows through the birch trees in the spring.
It's so clear. That is not like any other tree sap that I've ever seen. It's so clear. Is it sticky like other tree sap, or is it just like water?
Birch sap is the liquid that flows through the birch trees in the spring. It looks clear like water, and it has a very sweet and fresh taste.
So it is sweet.
Here in Sweden, it's been used for hundreds of years because of its health benefits.
See?
And back in time they said, dricka märg i benen, which means drink marrow into the bones. Drinking birch sap was a way of regaining energy after a long winter.
I'm gonna find some birch trees near me and see if I can tap one now.
And it's really true. Birch sap contains lots of good vitamins and minerals. And for me, it's now a tradition to tap birch sap every spring. And I drink it almost every day during the month of May. That is actually one of the most wonderful things I know about spring. To collect a full bottle of birch sap in the evenings and have a first sip of it under the trees while listening to all the songs of the birds.
She's some sort of a druid or something. She's a magical creature.
In this video, I will show you step by step how to tap birch sap. But remember, if you don't have your own garden or land with birch trees, make sure to ask the owner of the land for permission before you tap from a tree. And tapping birch sap is something that is only done about 3 to 4 weeks during the early spring, from the time the frozen ground has melted until the leaves of the birch tree starts to bloom out.
Even how she explained the time period is magical. From the time that the frozen ground has melted.
That is only done about 3 to 4 weeks during the early spring, from the time the frozen ground has melted until the leaves of the birch tree starts to bloom out. Depending on where you live, it's usually sometime between March and the end of May. You can tap birch sap in 2 different ways. And the first way I'm going to show you is really simple and fast, but it doesn't give you that much birch sap. But it's perfect if you just want to try it out really quick. Just cut off a branch from a birch tree. And then tie a bottle over it and make sure to tie it hard enough so it won't fall down from the weight of the sap. Leave the bottle for a few hours and hopefully it will be full when you get back. The other way I'm going to show you is how I usually do, because it's more effective and it gives you much more birch sap. But it's important to do it the right way so you don't hurt the tree. The first step...
Anytime somebody has like a super respect for nature like that, like, hey, we want to make sure that she's teaching the right way so that we don't hurt a tree, so we don't do something that's going to kill a tree. Like, that's some respectful stuff. A lot of us don't even think about nature in that way. We just kind of see trees and bugs and stuff. Other people, when there's some sort of, when it's in their tradition to have something like this, when it's a long-running historical kind of thing that people are doing, normally there's a certain level of respect for whatever it is that they're doing it to.
But it's important to do it the right way so you don't hurt the tree. The first step is to drill a small hole into the tree that goes slightly upwards, about 2 to 3 centimeters into the tree. Then put in a pipe or a straw in the same size as the hole. And you will immediately notice if it works.
I've got to get some Birch Sap.
Tie
I'm
a
serious.
bottle or a can around the tree and make sure it's really stuck and can carry the weight when it's full. Then leave it for a few hours. I usually do it before I go to sleep, so I have fresh birch sap in the mornings.
She even got a routine. Whoever tapped the birch before, down in my comment section, let me know. Is it like any birch tree? Are there different families of birch tree that you can't do it to? Or just like find birch tree between those two magical times and water being you got some birch sap? I'm serious about getting some. That's a lot of sap.
When you arrive the next time, the can should be full. Usually you can tap several liters from a tree, but if you feel done tapping from the tree, the most important part is to plug the hole. If you don't do that correctly, the tree will continue to bleed and it can cause infections. The best way is to carve a stick that is a little bit bigger than the hole, and then put it in with the help of a hammer. Make sure to check that it's really tight so no sap are coming out. Pour the birch sap into a bottle, and if you keep it in the fridge, it can last for about 3 to 5 days. You can also put it in the freezer if you want to enjoy it later, but I have actually never tried that. I think it's something beautiful with only drinking it now in the spring.
Skål!
I'm really enchanted by this. This was there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, how to tap a birch tree. And now I'm gonna be stuck on this until I've tasted what this birch sap tastes like for real. But like she said, I don't think it's something that I would want to go and buy commercially. Like, let me see if there's somebody out there offering birch sap. I don't think it would be the right way to do it. I think you would have to do it somewhat similar to this in the right times and have it fresh from the tree to really experience it. I'm dead serious. I'm gonna find some birch trees so that I know where to go when it's time to do it. If you guys enjoyed the content, if you learned something like I did, go show Jonna Jinton some love on her channel. We're already subbed up. We've already smashed the like button. You should do the same. The link is inside the description. I appreciate this one because now I've got a whole new kind of mentality about the birch tree that I knew of a birch tree, but I didn't know you could drink of it. Hit the like button if you liked it, the dislike button, but I won't believe you. Tell the next one highly combustible. You guys be happy, healthy, safe. I love you to the moon and back. Peace.